And I'll hop on, Facebook and make sure that this thing is working from my phone. But I tried.
Hey, we're on.
My phone that wasn't working.
Awesome. Cool. All right, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Okay, so Tom Dave's here, and we have the live stream expert, Kerry Shearer. Kerry, how are you today?
Doing great. Thanks so much for having me on your live show. This is awesome.
Oh, man, I'm excited. And what I love about you, Kerry, is you are always checking out the cool, cutting edge, brand new ninja technology. So, and there's some new technology, a new app called Clubhouse. And so I thought I would invite you on the show to share with everyone, what is all this talk about Clubhouse?
Hey, thank you, Tom. I really appreciate it. And for you guys watching, thanks for hanging in here. I think you're going to get some good value out of this. And if you don't know, I do some video shooting for Tom, help him with producing videos and things. So I've gotten to know Tom and the team at EXP, just love the organization. And so I'm always whispering in Tom's ear about new stuff that is coming out. And one of them is a new social media platform, and it's called Clubhouse. And I know what you're thinking. It's like, I don't have time for Facebook. I don't have time for Instagram. I don't have time for all of this stuff. But I bet you have time for professional development. And so I want to let you know about the Clubhouse app, because it is a place where you can connect with other people in virtually every niche or field. But specifically as well, there's some great real estate folks on there. Now, Tom, when was the last time you actually went to a big real estate conference? I bet it's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It's been a while, especially since the pandemic. It was probably about last January.
Yeah, and I bet like myself, you are missing just the camaraderie of being able to talk to people in the hallway at a conference, or go out and get a bite to eat with them, and just have those conversations that are so valuable and connect us as humans.
Absolutely.
That's what's been so tough about this whole COVID thing and the lockdowns and the stay-at-home orders and all of that. Well, this app came along at just the right time. It's called Clubhouse. At the moment, it's only available for iOS devices. So we're talking about iPhones and iPads. Coming soon to Android, they're hiring their Android team. Normally, if a new little platform came out, I would keep an eye on it and I wouldn't be saying much about it until I really got a sense for it. What's happened, Tom, is Clubhouse is blown up really big. And what this is an audio-only live streaming app. So, Tom, right now, you're all set for video, right?
Yeah.
And it takes a few minutes to get set up, doesn't it, with your gear?
Yeah, it does, definitely. There's some special nuances you need to get going, right?
Well, that's right. You get your microphone, you got to get your light. You want to make sure the background is right. Put a little powder. Put a little powder on.
Yeah, got my light, got my halo light here, right?
That's right. So the thing is, with an audio-only live streaming app, you don't have to do any of that. It's the ability to chat with other people around the nation and literally around the globe about whatever you're interested in. So let me show you Clubhouse, and I'm going to tell you how you can get Clubhouse. It is a free app, but it is just skyrocketing in popularity. Some of the biggest names are on there. Tom, I know Barbara Corcoran is on your website, and you're in videos and photos with her and that kind of thing. Barbara Corcoran is on Clubhouse. Grant Cardone is on Clubhouse. Didn't he just join EXP, Tom?
He did, absolutely, through Clubhouse. I mean, Glenn Sanford was on Clubhouse, and Grant Cardone connected with him on Clubhouse, and very shortly thereafter, Grant Cardone joined EXP Realty, which is huge.
Oh, it's huge. And Grant has been on for hours a day, virtually every day on Clubhouse in various rooms, talking about how do you build $1 million business, talking about entrepreneurism and how you manage various aspects of your business. They've had Shark Tank type rooms on there where people can go on and pitch to them. But it's not only the bigwigs, Tom, it's everybody else. It's anybody who's interested in a topic. It's other real estate agents across the country. And it's just a great place to connect with real people. Let me show you just what the app looks like. And to do that, we're going to go to camera 2 here, and I'm showing it to you on my iPhone. So this is what the app looks like. Now we come in here, and up here, it's showing me some scheduled rooms, discussion rooms that I might be interested in. And then it's showing me some others. Those are ones that are upcoming. Then it's showing me some rooms which are underway right now. Now, this isn't necessarily, I haven't filtered for real estate at the moment, but let's just take a look here. Here's a room telling you or teaching you how to speak like a pro. So all of us, I mean, we all need to know public speaking, right? Can that benefit agents and brokers? Absolutely. So there's a room for some professional development with some great people. And the way you go into these rooms is, all right, we can see there's 218 people in this room talking. And we're going to go ahead and tap on it here. And this brings it up. So let me move this red out of the way here. There we go. Okay. So this says, speak like a pro. There's the title of the room. And anybody with a little green asterisk, that means they're a moderator. So they are kind of guiding the discussion. And people who are talking have a little ring around them like that. Right there. You see a little gray ring around Darnielle. And so she's talking, and that kind of modulates as she talks. And then there's other people down here. These people are in the audience, and they're all just listening. So you can check out any of these people. Hey, there I am right there. You can check out any of these people and see what their bios are like. For example, I'm going to tap on my own bio. So while you're listening in the room, you can tap on people's bios, and it's got all the information about them, right? So part of the key to Clubhouse is when you join, you create an all-encompassing bio, but format it really nicely using emojis like I did right there. And so you've got some emojis, things you're passionate about. Then down at the bottom, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a place to put your Twitter handle and your Instagram handle, and that's clickable. So that's the way people are connecting off of Clubhouse. And what's happening, Tom, is people are going on to Clubhouse and they're building these relationships by giving value. And that's something I know you do, Tom, in a lot of your videos. In fact, we've shot some videos recently with yourself and with Lindsay Carlisle, and you're giving value to people, right? And that's so important, because what does that do?
Well, then it basically helps others and it serves others, and it makes it interesting as well.
Right. It builds trust. It builds connection. And that's what's going on in Clubhouse is people are going on and they're giving value. As a result, while they're talking, people are clicking on their bio and they're looking at the bio and they're going down to the bottom and they're clicking on the social media and following people. So there's a lot. That's how you kind of move business off of Clubhouse is you go and you follow people. You may DM them on Instagram or Twitter with a question or a follow-up, or you may join their email list in some way. And that's the way you build connections off of Clubhouse. Now, let me
I'd like to throw in real quick. This is just amazing because the 3 ingredients for success are, number 1 is to constantly grow, be growth minded, and your mindset, think big, go big. Right. So this accomplishes that because we're learning and growing. Number 2 is how you spend your time. It looks like it's very simple and very efficient with spending your time learning and growing. And then the 3rd is who you spend your time with. Jim Rohn says you're the sum total of the 5 people you spend most time with. And if you can connect with this large of a group, with these these people that give you so much value, I mean, it's going to connect all the dots. And I've always said, when you go to these big conferences, you normally learn more in the hallway than you do in the classroom. And this is going to also accomplish that. So I'm pretty excited about it. I have a quick question, but now isn't it invite only? So you can only jump on if you're invited. How does that work?
Yeah. And by the way, Tom, those 3 points, they were gold. They were awesome. And yes, right now, Clubhouse is only by invitation. And that's because they are scaling this platform. They're, building it as they go. Clubhouse is run by a team of 9 people. But I would say this is already $1 billion company. Facebook could literally buy this tomorrow if they wanted, and they would pay huge dollars for it because it is such a game changer of a platform. So right now, it's invitation only. So the thing to do is, and it's by only if you have an iPhone or an iPad. So you go to the App Store, you search for the Clubhouse app, you download the app, and it lets you go in and select your username and you put in your phone number also. And no, they don't call you, but the phone number is how they connect, how that account is kind of filed in the system. So you do that and you wait for an invitation. However, if you have somebody that you know who is already on Clubhouse, they can send you an invitation, right? So they can send an invitation to you and you can get in immediately. So what the super smart people are doing is they're connecting on a Facebook page, maybe with other like-minded individuals, and they start kind of a Clubhouse train where somebody who's already in sends an invite to somebody else who joined that room, who joined the Facebook club or whatever you want to call it, and then that person invites the next person who invites the next person who invites the next person. And so that's how you can get in immediately. But otherwise, most of us know somebody probably who's on this platform. So ask them for an invitation. What Clubhouse does is if you're on the platform, it will dribble out invitations. I probably have 3 or 4 or 5 invitations that I can send to other people and get them in the door immediately. Now, let me show you something here. Let's go back here and let's go to the real estate area. And what I want to do is I'm going to get out of this room. I'm back to kind of the main menu where we're seeing some of the different rooms underway. What is your best marketing tip? Entrepreneur Millionaire Secrets. Power of Authenticity. So there's a lot of these things. But what I can do is I can go up here. Let me move the camera just a little bit so you can see up top. There's a search right there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm going to put the term real estate in and search the clubs. You can search people or clubs. All right, so let's take a look here. These are the clubs. After you've been in Clubhouse and you've hosted a few rooms yourself, you can set up a club. So here is a real estate talk club with 35,000 followers. Here's another real estate club, a real estate money club, an investing Q&A gems club, real estate investing, real estate wholesaling. You see, there's just a ton of these kinds of clubs there where you can connect with people. I would have probably 0 chance of being in a room and having a discussion with Barbara Corcoran, my own self. And you probably couldn't even get her if you went to a conference. But on Clubhouse, you can talk to these people. It's amazing because they'll throw out a topic area. You can raise your hand and be invited up to the stage. So that's kind of how Clubhouse works here. It's a pretty cool platform, and it will connect you. Now, one of the reasons I'm not actually feeding you any audio is because they don't let you do that. There is a ban on recording. So unlike with Facebook Live or anything else like that, you can't record it and play it back later. And what that does is that gives you fear of missing out, Tom, right? It's like, oh, there's that great conversation going on. I need to go in there and listen and participate. Otherwise, I'm going to miss what's being talked about. So
Well,
that's kind of an interesting thing.
well, that's great. So, one of my favorite sayings is Wayne Gretzky, skate to where the puck is going to be. And Kerry, you're definitely way out front. Maybe if you could share your thoughts. I know you don't have a crystal ball, but where and what direction is Clubhouse going? And also the live stream market right now.
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. What I feel regarding Clubhouse is this is kind of a whole new medium of audio only live streaming. And there's some platforms like Twitter and Facebook have experimented with audio only live streams in the past, but they don't have anything like Clubhouse. I will guarantee you that Facebook is racing to copycat Clubhouse, and they will build out something and probably launch it not too far down the road in 2021. But in the meantime, I think where this is going is it's just going to continue to balloon and explode with members. And right now, while it's invitation only, right now, while it's iPhone or iPad only, right now, while other real estate professionals and other people of all niches and interests are coming onto the platform, is the time to get involved. The early bird gets the worm. And the people who have been on Clubhouse, even just for the last 8 weeks or so, are the ones that are building all of this name recognition. They're seeing their social media followers go up. They're getting people to connect with them off Clubhouse by having a free, maybe a free PDF checklist or other things that are available that then get those people onto their email marketing list. And they're just developing great relationships with other people, which is really what it's all about. And isn't it true, Tom, in real estate, it is about the relationship that you have with the seller or with your real estate broker.
Absolutely. And us as experts and the professionals, people look to us to provide them with the information of what's coming out new, what's next, and help them so they can make the right decisions. So, well, Kerry, this is awesome. And if anyone wants to reach out and contact you, what's the best contact info?
They can just go to my website. It's kerryshearer.com. And there's a way you can send me an email there if you want. Also, if you're a real estate agent or broker and you're interested in up-leveling your live streaming game, and you want to find out, what kind of equipment do I need? Like, what microphone do I need to go with my phone so my audio sounds really good when I'm showing a listing or something like that? I've got a tech page on my website with links to the gear that I use and recommend on Amazon. So that's on my website. So probably best way to connect is kerryshearer.com. I'm also on Instagram at the Livestream Expert.
Awesome. Well, Kerry, as always, thank you so much. Great value again. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone. And we'll see you next time. Thank you. See you. Bye now.